everybody, and welcome to the Real Tarot 1123. I hope all of you are doing very well. This is going to be for my series videos, right? This is going to be Mystery Mondays. I wasn't quite sure which case I wanted to work on. Then I figured there's all this big drama going on about the Brian Laundrie case and how his notebook was found and this, that, and the other. And so I figured I do a quick reading, and because the family are being very mysterious about it from the very get-go, for the parents, right? Roberta Laundrie and Christopher Laundrie. I believe Roberta Laundrie is 55 years old. That's all I know. I don't know what her date of birth is. And Christopher Laundrie is 62. So, let's get started. And I somehow got these two cards mixed up, two decks. So I was going to use the same deck, for them. So I'm not going to waste my time diddling around with that. I'll figure that out later, separate them. Let's get some energy cards for them as a couple. I'm not going to do individually for Roberta because I was going to do for her a set of cards and him a set of cards. But they are they are a unit by themselves as a couple. So let's just do an overall energy, okay? So I'm going to try and keep this well within 45 minutes. So right out of the gate, we have the water card, right? Let me move my little things around here. I'm filming this on my little computer camera, so. Mars and Saturn. Oh my God. We'll go with this. So I'm going to pull two more big energy cards. Or should I? Yeah, I'm going to pull some more. Water, Mars, and Saturn. Interesting. Venus. That's a mom. Very strong energy over there. Are we surprised? Considering what a fiasco. My goodness. And then we have Scorpio. All right. And let us take this. Okay. I'm going to do a different kind of spread here. Hopefully y'all can hear me correct. I'm trying to stay away from that so that those rings in my, it looks a bit weird. So anyway, there we go. Much better. I'm trying to kind of, maybe, well, it won't make a difference whether I raise my computer or not. All right, never mind. Focus, Kirtana. Let's get on with this reading. Ooh. Justice. Am I surprised? Wheel of Fortune. The Two, which is the High Priestess. Ooh. That mother, oh my goodness, she's something else, that Roberta. I'm not doing it for the sisters, just for the mother and the father, okay? So I just want you all to understand that I'm doing this reading for them as a unit because as a couple, right, they're parents. Water, emotions, Mars, the fiery, fiercely energy, going to war. And then we have Saturn, restrictions, hard taskmaster. Venus, it's all about the earth. Again, it's the mother entity. And Scorpio, it's water again. So we start with water, we end with water. A lot of high emotions. Now, I will tell you, these people are going to come out of this unscathed. They are going to be facing a lot of challenges, as they have been. A lot of animosity from the public, as they have been. They feel like their freedom has been restricted, as is obvious, okay? They feel like they have been held under undue pressure. The public has put a lot of pressure on them, as we all know. Yes, the public has. And these people feel like it is uncalled for, undue, unwarranted restrictions imposed by the public. In all honesty, it's not unwarranted and it's not undue or uncalled for. Hey, they brought it upon themselves. But of course, they will not accept it. They will deny it till the day they die, and some, right? So it's very, very interesting that we have these cards. And on both the sides, you have the water aspects, which is Emotions. Now, yes, Mars could here represent the father and Venus represents the mother, and right in between you have Saturn. Very, very interesting. So let me show you the cards really quick. So we have water, okay? Mars. Then we have Saturn, which is usually the father, right? Then we have Venus, feminine, mother. And then we have Scorpio, water. These guys are going to be under a lot of emotional stress. Hey, they brought it on themselves. They brought it on themselves. They put it on themselves. They put themselves in this situation. If they had cooperated, I feel if they had only just answered Petito's family's phone calls, if they had only just answered, if they had only just responded and said, we do not know what's going on ourselves, we ourselves are shocked, we are trying to figure it out, we will keep you posted. That's all they needed to have said. It would not have gone out. They would not have endured so much animosity and hate from the public. That's all they needed to do. But from the very get-go, they were like, oh, we better not say anything, we better not do anything. So clearly that talks about, guilty conscience, in my opinion. So when you have water on both sides, you have Mars, which is the father, and Venus over here. I feel like, yes, there is a lot of fighting within the family. There is a lot of animosity within the family. I am not for one moment convinced that the family, the husband and wife are happy with each other. I'm not for one moment convinced that their relationship is as strong as it was. I don't think so. They have felt a lot of restrictions. They have felt like they've been really, really scrutinized and raked over the coals. Hey, whose fault is that? And with the Venus card being over here, I'm going to say the mother, there's something about her, y'all. There's something about her. She, I think, is instrumental in this more than the father is. She is very, very instrumental in this. They are going to rise up from the ashes and they're going to walk away from this like nothing ever happened. If at all, they're going to get a slap on their wrist. I don't even know if that they are going to have, if anybody files a civil suit against them, I'm not so sure that those people are going to get much out of these, unfortunately. I will tell you that yes, in one of my videos I had said that I wouldn't be surprised if they put their home up for sale, and then we saw all over the news that yes, they had put their home up for sale, and then now we are seeing in the news, no, that was a hoax. No, I don't think it was a hoax. I don't buy it. I do believe that they considered selling their home and moving away. But somebody must have advised them and stalled, saying that right now you're not going to get the price that you're going to get, price that you want, particularly considering that this case is still hot. So hold off, don't put it on the market just yet. I guarantee that house is going to go up on the market, just not now. They must have withdrawn it because they realized, they must have said, oh, it's okay, we'll sell it for less than whatever and we just want out of here. And then the mother would have said, no, Venus, money, right, greed. She would have said, no, why? It's okay, let's just leave it for a little bit, let all this die down, then we'll sell it on the quiet low. That must have happened. Then we have the Justice card. Justice is obviously a Libra card, is about decisions, courts, etc. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune talks about things that are continuously changing. Yes, Wheel of Fortune, it is a Jupiter card. It is talks about power and movement. And then we talk about two is the High Priestess, which is ruled by the moon, right? There's a lot of mysterious stuff. There's a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes. I will tell you, these people have a lot of good connections. Now, how high are their connections? How high are the relationships with people in positions of power? I don't know how far reaching their influence is, but these people are not afraid to call upon whoever for favors. Call in the favors. They have used their influence, their connections to be able to move the wheels of this case in particular directions where they are not going to be as impacted as they should have. If Brian Laundrie's parents were not as connected as, let's say, if somebody else were in their place, and they were clearly didn't have the connections these two have, those people would have been like in a worse off situation. These people have gotten away with a lot of bullcrap because of their connections. Okay, and part of it is true, a little bit of luck. There is still a lot mysterious regarding these parents. There's a lot of focus on the mother. The mother is so prominent in this case, more so than the father, because the High Priestess, I do believe that she is a little bit of a control freak. Oh, my computer better not be shutting down. Okay. Um, she is, what's the word I'm looking at? Very controlling. She is instrumental in this. Instrumental. There is no doubting it. And the 8 card in the traditional tarot is a strength, and 11 is justice. But in this card, 8 is a justice. So that's okay. Bunny hair? Wow. So either way, decisions will be made in court. I mean, this is going to go up to the to courts and decisions and all that stuff, but they are just going to get a slap on the wrist. I don't think it is going to be to the extent where people are going to say, oh, they're going to serve time in prison, or they're going to serve time in prison, or they're going to be put away behind bars, or whatever. So whatever it is, the case is, whatever the I was going to say prognosis, whatever the outcome of the case is, it's literally going to be a slap in the wrist on the wrist. It's literally going to be like, oh, okay, time served, okay, go, whatever. These guys, I hate to say it, but they also have luck on their side, y'all. They also have luck. See, they've been so slimy. It's like it's almost there, and somehow they slither under. It's like almost there, and again they get away with it. It's like every aspect of this case. These people, I mean, their hand is so obvious in this, but yet nobody can quite pin it. So even if the Petito family goes after them for in a civil suit, I don't think they're going to get much out of them. I would be surprised if they get a lot out of them. Anyhow, that's just my humble opinion. Disclaimer. This is for entertainment purposes only. These are my opinions, my observations. Please do your own research, do your own due diligence, form your own opinions, and form your own conclusions. Again, Copyrights Act. This is all taken off of what is freely available on the internet. So, FYI. Okay, let's move on. I'm going to do, here, it's right here. Oh, these two are a piece of work. Something is going to come through as far as the Libra season is concerned. There's going to be some momentum with these fools. So I have peaceful among thorns in the reverse. It popped out in the reverse. So clearly they are not at peace. They are not going to find peace for a little bit. Then we have Queen of My World. Colorless Angel. Fated to Suffer. I Won't Cry for You. These people have absolutely no regret. Absolutely no regret. They have no regret. They have no conscience, these two. Oh my God, what kind of people are there? Okay, I don't care what anybody says about the Laundries. They don't have whatever. Queen of My World, she is definitely, what's her face's name? Roberta is definitely very instrumental. She's the one who holds the family together. She's the one who calls the shots. Slam dunk. Colorless Angel. I am going to tell you about this. For a brief period of time, maybe the father had a little bit of remorse. He might have had a little bit of a conscious kick in and say, oh, well, maybe this is what we should do, or this is what we should do, or maybe we should rethink it. And she'll be like, no. But I'll tell you one more thing. The sister is of absolute no importance to the parents. The sister was like, oh, we had a daughter and that's it. Brian was everything to them. The sister, not so much. She was almost invisible, the sister. From the very get-go, she was almost invisible. I do believe that for the most part, if you consider any of them in the family, I believe the sister has got a little bit more couth than these, little bit more morals and principles than anybody else in the family. But the fact that even she knew a lot, but she didn't step forth, is what would annoy me and has been annoying me. Having said that, she, I would say, is not as heartless as the rest of them in the family. And she's always been invisible to the parents. She always has been. Fated to Suffer. I will tell you this, as far as a Fated to Suffer is concerned, that I do believe that Gabby's relationship with Brian Laundrie was fated from the very beginning. There have been moments when Gabby did feel that Brian's family didn't really much care for her. They just tolerated her. But that poor thing couldn't see past her love for that fool. Isn't that terrible? She couldn't see past that. She just couldn't see past that because she was so in love with him, right? Then we have I won't cry for you. These people have absolutely no remorse. They have, yeah, even for their own son, I don't believe. They're like, I hate to say this, but the sense I'm getting is, yeah, they're a little bit sad that he's dead, but they're like, oh, it's over now. Almost a sigh of relief. Isn't that unfortunate? Oh my goodness. I know what kind of people these are, man. Seriously. Bunch of psychos. So 10 and 4. Let me 4 and 10, 14, 5. Wait, that's 3. 4 is 7. Right? Okay, so 7 and 10. 10,000 is reputation, morals, and life goals. 7,000 is friends, marriage, partners, contracts, and relationships. Both of them, I don't think that their relationship is really as one would expect it to be between the husband and wife. I don't think so. I feel that the relationship is just hanging on for the sake of hanging on. That's the sense I get. I seriously don't think that it is as it used to be. Anyway, so leave that and let's. I'm gonna pick these. Oh, hello. Come on, baby. Did A miss A? Did A? Bunny, you need to go out because you do this every time I start recording. You start becoming very, very naughty. Go outside now. Go. Go. Bunny, go, baby. You can't stand at the door like that. Come on. Go outside. Good boy. Thank you. Mark. Okay, he's going to the... No, it's okay. He's going to the bedroom. Night, night. Go night, night. Oh my God. Sorry, y'all. He didn't want to be in the room when I was talking about these turds. Yeah, that's the word I used. So he left. Yeah, let me put this aside. He's like, Mom, I don't want to hear about these people. I want out of the room. Okay. I understand, kid. I understand. He has his little ritual, like night, he has to go to the bedroom, he has to lay down, and he knows exactly like what time is bedtime. So if I'm kind of, I want to get a last sip of water, make sure his food bowl is filled with kibble, because I'm always like, oh my God, my dog had better have food in his bowl and fresh water in his bowl. I always check that before I go to bed, because I can hear him in the middle of the night walking and eating and sipping water and stuff. And then make sure the doors are all locked, because I'm paranoid that way. Even though Mark does it, I still have to go and check, because for my own peace of mind. And, my little ritual, make sure the curtains and this and that in my study room are all drawn. He'll be walking around me, he'll be like, Mom, everything is fine. Can we just go? Mom, everything is fine. Can we just go to bed? It's funny how he does that. And of course, he has to get his night snack, right? Because poor baby. I don't overdo the snacks. Like, he gets one in the morning as soon as he wakes up, and I let him out for his first pee-pee, and he comes in, he gets one. And late night, just before going to bed, he gets a snack. But last call, when I let him out for his last call, and he comes back, he's all excited and all, and he gets a snack. So, a treat, not a snack. So... just sharing a little something about my Bernie, I suppose, like I haven't shared enough. All right. Oops. Hello. All right. So then we have the 9 of Wands. So it talks about maintaining boundaries, right? And being persistent. Then we have lots of nines. 9 of Cups, right? 9 of Cups talks about wishes coming true, material abundance and good health. I don't know how they're going to get material abundance. But then we have the 7 of Wands. Then we have the Empress. Ooh, that, I'm telling you, y'all. That's again ruled by Venus. That's the mom again. I am not kidding you. And that falls right on the mom's cards too. Let me sort this out, kind of organize it here. They gaslighted Gabby, 100%. And then we have temperance. So I'm going to tell you right off the bat that the Nine of Wands talks about keeping and maintaining boundaries and being persistent. See, they have been very, very smart. Look how tight-lipped they have been from the very get-go. They have been so closed off. They've stayed within their boundaries. They've stuck to their guns. They've not let the cat out of the bag. They've not said a word to the public. All those people out there, screaming, ranting, raving in front of the house, which I don't condone, harassing them. I know it's not a good thing. But in spite of that, they never came out and raged a war with the people or set things back or anything like that. How do they even manage that? My goodness. And then, of course, we have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups does talk. It does talk about wishes coming true and abundance. But I will tell you, it also talks about good health. But materialistic abundance, I am going to say that I wouldn't be surprised if they had some sort of a life insurance policy on Brian Laundrie. I wouldn't be surprised if they did. And if they did have a policy, I wouldn't be surprised that they have collected on it. I wouldn't be surprised at all, because they have benefited in some way, shape, or form monetarily because of his murdering, his killing himself or whatever. I wouldn't be surprised. Then we have the Seven of Wands, and that is the Saturn card. They definitely, and it's fallen on the colorless angel card, which to me represents the sister as well as Gabby Petito. They completely gaslighted the sister and Gabby Petito. Completely, absolutely did. Okay, they totally gaslighted. The parents did. Then, excuse me. Oh my goodness, really? Excuse me. Sniffles. Then we have the Empress card, which is right on the Venus card, which represents the mother, etc. Right, the Empress card. And the Empress card is ruled by Venus. It's all about luxury. It's all about having the abundance. And look at her. She's most certainly a little bit demanding. And she's like, no, this is the way it's going to be. Take it or leave it. The mother is like, no, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. This is how it's going to be. Deal with it. This is how I want it. Deal with it. That's her. She's something else, y'all. She's something else. Oh, good Lord. Then we have Temperance, right? And Temperance is a Sagittarius card. And Temperance talks about finding the balance, being able to maintain the balance, have all that emotional, mental clarity, balance, being able to, to know with confidence and say that, you know what, yeah, I get it. Yeah, I'm managing it. But it's under Scorpio, which is ruled by Pluto and Mars, and they are going to resurrect. These two fools are going to come out of it. Literally, they're going to come out of the ashes just fine. And they are not going to, excuse me, they're, oh my goodness, where did that come from? Ooh. They are not going to, they don't in any way, shape, or form feel bad about the whole situation. They don't, oh, okay, all right, fine. Thank God it's over. That's their thing. They are going to fight to find balance and to be able to get back to their lives. And you know what? I hate to say this. They are going to be just fine. They're going to be just fine. They may have some legal issues, but it's nowhere close to, what they should be. The price they should pay, they're not going to pay for their role in this. They're not. Very, very sad. Very unfortunate. But listen. Let's also be very honest here with ourselves. Let's call it for what it is. It's almost lynching, right? The public wants to hold them responsible because we cannot go back and bring Brian Laundrie back and put him on the town center and say, you did this. We don't have him to do that. So they are going to obviously turn all their anger, all their frustration on the parents. Now, did the parents kill Gabby Petito? No, the parents did not kill Gabby Petito. We all know that. But people are going to feel that they are responsible directly or not directly, indirectly, because they protected Brian Laundrie. So therefore, people's anger is now diverted from Brian to these because they feel that they should have come forth. That they could have, if they had come forth earlier, if they had been transparent as they should have, and they went, maybe we could have found Gabby earlier. Maybe we could have actually somehow managed to capture Brian alive and brought him to justice. So people are now taking it all out on them. Are they responsible for their current situation? Yes, they are responsible for the current situation. Are they responsible for Gabby's death? No, they're not. Let's acknowledge that, people. Let's acknowledge that. Right? Let us acknowledge that. Right? Ace of Cups. Five of Swords. So Ace of Cups talks about a fantastic emotional new offer, right? And Five of Swords talks about, as we all know, violence, bullying, backlash, verbal swords, verbal, cerebral. And then we have the Knave of Chalices, right? Knave of Chalices is Page of Cups, and that talks about something new, new opportunity. Somebody's going to volunteer something new. Oh, let's take this back. I have a feeling that they may finally come forth with some new information out of great pressure. So it's almost like the parents might finally, because of being pushed and prodded by their legal team, or because some sort of a trade-off with the public prosecutor or whatever, you know how that works. It's like, give us this little bit of information and then we'll cut you some slack, that type of thing. They might come up with an offer and give up some little bit of information. In all honesty, that information is like, so what's new about that? We already knew that. It's like just like throwing a few scraps. Their family is going to be doing that. That is going to ignite some more exchange of words, some more aggression, more bullying, more violence, like violence as in not physical violence, but back and forth, back and forth, back and forth with the public and the people getting to know about this, and that sort of stuff. A lot of drama there. And also from a legal perspective, they're going to have some little bit of a confrontational type of situation go on from this team and that team. And then we have the Knave of Chalices. The Knave of Chalices, I'm going to say, is a completely new, unexpected source that's going to step forth and offer some information. So I wonder if Brian's sister is finally going to step forth and say, hold on a minute, I'm going to do this. I'm here. This is what I'm giving you. Because it's a younger person. Oh my God, my dog is so much of a diva, it's not even a joke. Because I let him out and I shut my door here. Now he's pacing back and forth in the hallway. Just too much. I mean, he's not a bother at all. No, he isn't. But for me, I kind of sometimes get a little bit, upset, because it's like, open the door, close the door, open the door, close the door. If I'm alone at home, I leave this door open, but so he can walk out or walk all over the house and come back. But when Mark is at home, I'd like to keep this closed because he can watch his TV. He has his own quiet over there. I have my own quiet, that sort of a thing. And I can hear him. I don't know what he's doing over there. Mark has a situation with his knee. He had to go and get some fluid removed from his knee and all that stuff. So, I mean, he's okay, but I can tell he's got a little bit of discomfort. So he's laying on my couch, right? Um, and I guarantee Bernie's trying to tell him to get off Mama's couch. I guarantee that, because what he does is when I go sit on that couch and he comes and wants to hop and cuddle with me, even though he has his own couch. So I guarantee he's like, Dad, get off Mom's couch. What is going on over there? Hang on, y'all. What in God's world is going on here? What is he going on and on about? Yeah, why is he prancing about? I can hear his clip clop, clip clop. You go stay with your daddy. Go. He wants to get on the couch with you, honey. Go. I kept hearing him dance, dance, dance. Go. Unbelievable. Oh my goodness. That was a little irritating for me because it's clip clop, clip clop. And see, we have wood floors, right? So you can clearly hear it. And I'm like, Dog, can you hush? Y'all probably couldn't hear that, but it was pretty loud. He's dancing around over there, silly. Yeah, y'all, I'm sorry there's so many interruptions, but this is my life. This is me. Okay, there's no edit and all that stuff. So, I mean, whoa! Maybe the sister is going to pop up and she might give us some information and say, hey, by the way, this is the little bit of information I want to come up and provide to y'all, and, that sort of stuff. So, this didn't belong here. So, that's okay. We had a little bit of a situation over here, but we have recovered just fine. See, it is so weird. Maybe that's why this energy is coming through. Very, very controlled, very controlled, very controlled. They are very, very, very controlling people. Very well organized. I think their energy is stepping in here. Because I'm being so picky. Yeah, I like to keep my cards organized and all that when I lay it on the table and all that stuff. But I'm not so like, oh, it has to be just straight and just. But the fact that I'm doing it now, I guarantee I'm picking up on their energy. And they're being so anal, and I'm getting annoyed and irritated by little sounds. And I mean, I shouldn't be annoyed and irritated with Bernie, but I am. For some reason, it's all affecting me. So I wonder if it's their energy here. She's carrying a burden. The daughter, she's carrying a big burden. She's going to step forth and pop up something. Tell us or share something. So then we have the Lover's card. Am I surprised? Okay. They're bound by blood, baby. Then we have, oh, this came out reversed. We have the Chariot card in the reverse. So this is upright, the Chariot card, but it came out in the reverse. I'm going to take it in the reverse. So the fact that we have the Lover's card, which is a Gemini card, right? And the Lover's card talks about friendship, partnership. Let me just text her. That sort of a thing. Friendship, partnership. It talks about intimate relationship. It talks about it talks about duality. It also talks about very mercurial energy as well. And I want to say that with the two of them, the husband and wife, as frayed as their relationship may be on the inside, dang it, they're putting up a really strong front, man. I mean, unbelievable. But I'm going to say that whatever these secrets are that they know that they're never going to reveal to the world, they're going to take it to the grave. There's a lot that has happened that even the daughter is not aware of. They haven't told the daughter for fear that it might leak. And they're going to take it to the grave. That much I guarantee. That way the two of them are super, super, super strong. Then we have the chariot card in the reverse, right? So in the upright, the chariot card talks about, it's a Cancer card. It talks about, and it's ruled by the moon, as we all know. It talks about maintaining focus, maintaining your balance, attention to detail. They are going to slip up a little something, and I think that's where the daughter is going to pop up and say something over there. But these two, I feel they're going to slip up somewhere. How or where, I don't know, but they're going to slip up. So that movement, that focus, that balance, they're going to lose a little bit over there. Am I holding it all correct? Yeah. They're going to lose their focus and lose their balance. Kind of, the energy is going to be a little bit scattered. God, I can't believe I'm being so fussy about my cards today. Why am I being so fussy? I usually am not. It's so weird, but I'm continuing to be fussy about how my cards are sitting. I'm not satisfied with them. Look, let me show you why. Let me show you. Let me turn the, see how I have them organized. I'm usually not so like it has to be perfect, it has to be perfect, but for some reason I'm constantly monitoring because I feel like it's not right. Why am I being so fussy though? I don't even know. It's not that I have cards scattered all over my desk all the time, but I don't know what's going on here. Anywho, so then, yeah, that whole focus, that balance, they're going to lose it. They're going to slip up somewhere. And what is that going to do? What is that going to do? Oh my God! Here another, the Devil card in the reverse. What is that going to do? Once I lose the balance, the Devil card in the reverse. Now, the Devil card in the upright, as we know, is Capricorn, deviant sexual energy, dependencies, manipulation, codependencies. That codependency, that manipulation, those ties are going to be cut. So I wonder if that has something to do with their ties with their daughter. And the daughter is going to say, I'm no more tied to you guys, so I'm free to say and do whatever I want. Or the two of them, once all this is resolved, they're going to be like, we're done with each other and going to cut the cord between the two of them. And then we have the Moon card. Am I surprised? Look at that. There's still going to be a lot that's going to be hidden. A lot is going to be hidden from public. A lot of this nonsense is not going to reach the public. A lot of this is never going to be brought out in the open. These two are going to take a lot of stuff to their grave. They're going to do it. Queen of Chalices. Queen of Chalices. It's the female, the mother, the one with the emotions. She's looking very, very strong over here. She's one of those people who has no emotions, y'all. Between the father and mother, I feel she is somebody who can detach herself very easily. Then we have the World card in the reverse. This is upright and it's in the reverse. So the World card, as we know, it talks about completion through success, right? But when we see it in the reverse, there is going to be a completion, but it is not necessarily going to be a successful completion. In other words, I would not be surprised if there could be some sort of a volatile situation amongst the remaining members of the Laundrie family, where things are going to come to a head, and there could be a bit of a volatile situation, a little bit of a scary situation where y'all, I'm almost leaning to one of them might attempt to either end their life or end somebody else's life. I wouldn't be surprised. It's going to come to a volatile end over there if they don't separate soon enough. Then we have the Strength card. But the Strength card also, this is upright, it came in the reverse. So, and that is going to completely am I holding it in the reverse? No, I'm not. It's going to completely undo the whole thing, okay? It's going to, no, I'm not holding it in the reverse, it's fine. The Strength card, and the Strength card is ruled by, it's a Leo card ruled by the sun, and it's in the reverse. So they are not going to be thinking with the head. It's going to be an emotional situation. The relationship between the father and mother is going to have some volatile thing happen, and it's going to be because of emotions. They are not thinking with the head. So the two of them are probably going to go at each other. I would not be surprised. And then we have the 10 of Wands. That is when the whole thing is going to be like the end of the burden, end of the journey for so long. Yeah, that's when everything is going to come to an end. Yeah, it is what it is. I'm going to pull one overall energy for them, and I'm going to end it. More of the Moon card. There is a lot that's going to be hidden with regards to this family and this case. That's never going to come to light. So I'm going to stop it at that, y'all. I'm sure at some point in time, I may consider and do another video. But for now, I'm just going to stop it because I want to keep it short. I'm not going to go into that hour-long videos or whatever, because that gets a little much for me. I hope you enjoyed this. Do leave your comments below. Please give me a thumbs up. I always appreciate you guys and your feedback, your subscriptions, your likes. Hit the bell icon so you get notified when I post new videos. And for my subscribers, I appreciate you guys as always. And for those of you who are visiting my channel, thank you for dropping by. I hope you decide to subscribe and become a member of the Real Family. And if you want a personal reading, email me. My email address is therealtarot1123. And I can get you all the information in regards to, how much I charge, etc., which is, of course, a very important question a lot of people ask. And I do live streams every Fridays and the first and third Saturday. So do check in with that. I cover a lot of these cases on a regular. And yeah, that's about that. And yeah, I don't know what else to say except thank you very, very much. And you all have a great night and see you in the next video. Bye for now.